Hey guys, it's Leah here. Um, so I know I ran away on you guys for a while, and it was like just the start of my YouTube venture, and I got scared, to be honest. This is a big thing for me, and I hope that it is my thing, and I continue to do it to try to help others find self care and take myself on new self care adventures all the time. um, because I really love what self-care is. It's the act of taking care of oneself, because especially as a parent, um, it's hard to take care of oneself. It's hard to find that time. Yeah, I know my hair is kind of, it was looking a little funky over here, so I wanted to fix my bangs a little bit. But it is the act of caring for oneself, and especially me as a parent, and the heart that I have, um, I tend to put my self care to the side and concentrate on others. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to work on me and take care of my kids. Um, I still going to be there for those that I love, no matter what. But finding those moments to where I can take care of me are going to be a little bit more important than other things. Um, I'm trying to turn my home into a self care castle, so to speak. Um, make it to where when I come into my house, I'm ready to take care of me and forget the world. And hopefully, I can help take care of others in my home by doing massage in my home. But anyways, yeah, it is, self care is the act of caring for oneself, and it is it is something that gives to you. It is something that adds fuel and energy to your life, that makes you happier, that gives you joy. That when you do this act, okay, and yes, there's the regular self care, like showering, um, brushing your teeth. There's those acts of self care, washing your clothes, and then there are the purposeful acts that set your soul on fire, that remind you who you are, and that just, it's hard to describe when I do my self care, what it makes me feel sometimes. Like your soul just bursts on fire, and you're better, you're happier, um, and you want to go back out and do for the world again. You feel refreshed, clean, so to speak, like your soul's been washed. So that is what self care is. At least the self care I'm talking about. Um, so it is the act of caring for oneself, but the type that I'm talking about is what sets your soul on fire, refreshes you, makes you feel alive again, ready to go back out into the world and say, all right, life, let's do this. I'm going to take you on. Um, so the different types of self-care are physical self-care, emotional self-care, mental self-care, spiritual self-care, and social self-care. That last one's a little hard for us to kind of work with right now because of COVID-19, but that is okay. Um, we're finding our ways around that as people. We're finding a new normal with it, so we're not going to get into the COVID-19. But and some of the self-cares end up running together. You can get, a lot of people get physical and mental self-care from when they do their exercises, when they do their workout routines. I know when I do my yoga, that gives me physical, mental, and emotional self-care right there. That can even fall into social when you do it in a class setting, and it can also fall into spiritual. So, I mean, all five with just one activity. And then, there's just, and we'll discover them all together. Examples of different types of self-care. Some people like to ride bikes. I like to do yoga. I have a yoga swing. Camping. Oh, I went camping a couple of weeks ago, and that, talk about making your soul feel better. Being back out in nature. That was refreshing, and I thank the friend that took me, and I'm really grateful. I'll be grateful for that weekend for a long time. But there's different acts of self-care. So if you have a self-care that you like, put it down in the comments, and maybe I'll mention it on here sometime. Yeah, I'm just sitting in the parking lot for the house, and about to go in here in just a minute, and maybe get into my yoga swing and practice some self-care. My daughter's practicing some self-care right now. She had PE today, so she's a bit sore right now. Yeah, I did let her get a little inactive this summer, so she's back into school and back into that PE swing. And from what I heard from her counselor, all of her coaches are like athletic, like-minded coaches, so they're like getting them ready to go to athletics. She just started 5th grade, so she's feeling them non-elementary pains. So, all right, you guys, I've got to go take care of her, try to find her a healthy snack in the house, and so I will see you guys later. Grace, peace, and namaste to you all. Find that self-care and post yours down in the comments. Like my page, or like this video. Subscribe to my page, Lunar Wolf, aka Leah Hedgepeth. We might work on that one. We'll see. All right. Love you guys. See y'all later. Mwah.